Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to San Antonio. Fox outside. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
Outside Johnson, picked by Covington. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Sinks the tray.
And we are used to seeing bigs these days hit threes, but the skill of Wembanyama from deep is impressive.
Now here's Johnson. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. 5 on the clock. Washington needs to get off a shot. From deep, Sarr knocks it down from distance.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, B.A., but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Now here's Johnson. Going inside to the paint. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Wembanyama screen. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Wembanyama. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And the basket by Castle.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Picked by Covington. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Johnson. And there's the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Back to Johnson. To the inside. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 5 now. These teams just feeling each other out.
I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges. Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Sarr. Sarr a screen. Fires the 3. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Sarr. Fires at the elbow. Heinrich with the bucket. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. changing it up here. Washington trailing. Randall on the screen. Pass to Sarr. Fox right side. Rebound Washington.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Stolen by Anunoby. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Vassell. Outside Anunoby. Castle for three. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
San Antonio, 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Pass to Smith. Here's Patterson. And there's the screen. 6 to shoot. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington leading by 3. Johnson on the wing. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Wizards making a switch here. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 4. Outside Johnson. Misses the 3. On offense, here is San Antonio. Fox outside. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
It's Johnson with a drive, and it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 13. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 13 from deep. Sarr. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Fox with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Sarr. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Now here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 9-point Washington lead.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Here's Castle. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Heinrich. He's covered by Fox. Sarr a screen. Here's Heinrich. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Anunoby. Wembanyama up top. Stolen by Sarr. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Back to Johnson. Sarr a screen. Outside Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Spurs trail by 10.
Substitution on the court.
Fox on the attack. Good D by Ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. The three. And so it's the Washington Wizards going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you guys.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Sarr misses. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Inside, Wembanyama. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Washington leading by 10. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sarr. Back to Johnson. And here's Sarr. The three. Rebounded by Fox.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Wizards.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Johnson for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got 18. Spurs trailed by 15. And here's Castle. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Back to Sarr. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Ball outside. Pass to Heinrich. Clock at 6. Here's Misi. And the basket is good. And the Wizards lead by 19.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in. Second chance points.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Patterson. Here's Smits. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Washington leading by 16. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Johnson on the wing. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. 4 on the clock. And there's a pick. Spurs need to get one up here. Tip! And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Washington leading by 15. Here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Covington. Fires the 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo!
Picked by Covington. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend. Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
There's a screen. Pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Stolen by Sarr. Sarr a screen. From deep, Johnson. Can't get it to go. 10 for 13 on the game. Castle outside. All sorts of time. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Heinrich. Right side Covington. Now here's Sarr. Anunoby covering. In transition. Stolen by Sarr. Now Johnson. Down low. Shot's good by Sarr. And the Wizards lead by 20. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
First foul. De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Washington.
He's perfect from the line this time. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Heinrich. Covington with it. To the right side. There's the three. And again, Washington, no good.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Wizards. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Picked by Covington. Pass to Heinrich. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trey Johnson.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Back to Fox. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Heinrich.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Johnson. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Possession to San Antonio.
Five ticks left in the fourth. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And West